Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mad Lady Magazine. I'm your Mad Lady once again. Hello. So, it is springtime officially now. You know what my favorite part of spring is going to our Tractor Supply Company or our feed and seed store and seeing all the cute little chicks. I couldn't help but 100% squee when I saw this article. Woo! They look like little chicks on top of a cupcake. Where can you go wrong? Except they are healthy. They've got ingredients like black beans, Greek yogurt, maple syrup, not a whole lot else. Not a lick of flour. So, I guess we'll go ahead and try these bad boys out. Let's get started. So this article is from First for Women, all the way back from 2018. I've never actually read this magazine, but I have the page for it. I think a neighbor gave it to me. First things first, we're gonna gather our ingredients. We have 4 egg whites plus 2 whole eggs divided, so that's 6 eggs in total. We have cream of tartar, 1/4 teaspoon, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 15-ounce can of black beans rinsed and drained, 1 cup of maple syrup, 1/2 cup of whole Greek yogurt, tablespoon of vanilla, cup of rolled oats, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and a cup of baking cocoa powder. First thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare the little meringues that go on top, so little chicks, because that takes like 2 hours to cook. So first things first, let's go ahead and preheat that oven up to 200 degrees. You might have heard a beep in the background. I already did that. So now we got to separate our egg whites from egg yolks. You're going to add your egg whites and cream of tartar to your stand mixer or handheld mixer. Then you're going to whip them up until they have stiff or firm peaks. The best way to tell that is to flip your bowl upside down. And I had complete faith in my egg white mixture because I put it directly over my camera. Yes, that is my ceiling. Once your egg whites have been whipped to stiff peaks, you're going to gradually add in your powdered sugar. Unfortunately, it doesn't say how long to whip it up after that, so I just kind of winged it. Alright, now they're all mixed up. You're going to get your baking tray and some parchment paper. I like these Reynolds Kitchens baking cookie sheets because there's just like no measuring and cutting required. So lay that out in your baking tray or sheet. Then you want to put the mixed egg whites and confectioner's sugar into your piping bag. They say to fit it with like a round piping thingy. So I chose the biggest round one that I have. This is a messy affair. Ooh, good really, really messy. Oh, must be an easier way. Okay, then say to transfer to piping bag, pipe 18 meringues onto parchment lined baking sheet. That's it. That's it? Okay. No instructions on how to make these cute little chicks happen. Okay, well, common sense I suppose dictates to squish it. So squish out your big part and then kind of boop. Boop. I was gonna look like a little top hat. Yeah, mine aren't really, maybe if I sort of whip it out like this. I think my meringue might be a little too runny, so we'll see. But they didn't tell me how long I had to cook them, or I had to mix it for. It just said to gradually beat the powdered sugar into it. So it didn't say what kind of consistency I was looking for, so I just kind of had to guess of what looked quote-unquote pipeable. So here's hoping that these cutie patooties come out looking chicky. You're just gonna leave them in there for 2 hours. So I thought that these meringues were done after cooking for an extra half hour. So that's 2.5 hours so far. I thought they were finished, but no. After you cook them for 2.5 hours, you have to turn off your oven, open the door, and let the oven cool down with the meringues in there for another half hour. So around 3 hours for these toppers for our cupcakes. Alright, so those meringues have about 10 minutes left to finish cooling off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the batter for the muffins. So in a food processor, you're going to combine the eggs, so your 2 whole eggs, your beans, which I forgot to rinse, your maple syrup, so that is a whole cup of maple syrup, it's a lot of maple syrup. Well, it's like half the bottle. Okay. And let's see here. Half a cup of Greek yogurt. So I had a little whoopsie with my camera, and it totally deleted the second part of making this delicious looking batter. So you're supposed to add a cup of your rolled oats, to make sure that you just got them pureed, as well as a cup of cocoa powder and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And then you want to puree all that until it is smooth. So I do apologize for that little filming hiccup. What's this thing called? My camera just stopped. So next, now we get to fill up our cupcake tins to about 1/3 full. It doesn't actually say that, but you want to trust me on that. And then you're gonna bake that for 25 minutes. So the meringues are done. Just a second. Here they are. Ta-da! like. But they have a really nice hollowness to them. I'm gonna choose one of my uglier ones to try. Like this one. It looks like a witch's hat. Yeah. They're a bit dry. They taste good though. So they have like a very crumbly consistency, which I've never actually made meringue cookies. So if they're supposed to taste like this, like very, very sweet, sort of like a crumbly texture, a bit porous, if that makes sense, let me know if I did these right or if I did them wrong. For now, these are done. We're gonna fill our cupcake tins with liners and cupcake batter. Put them in an oven at 350 for 25 minutes. And the next time you see me, I will be decorating some cheeky cupcakes. So the cupcakes are done. I'm gonna give it a try before adding the decorations real quick. I forgot to mention that you need 2 more ingredients for the decoration. First off, you need about a cup of lemon curd and about 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips. They're basically, so the lemon curd goes underneath the meringues. They look like little feet. And then you melt the chocolate chips and then you kind of dab them on. And I think the lemon curd also serves for the beak, but we'll get more into that later. But back to tasting. So, oh, those are terrible. Oh my gosh, they're just so bitter. Oh no. Those are really bad, y'all. The cook on them, phenomenal. I know how to bake a cupcake, but wow. They're super bitter. They're weirdly chewy. I don't even want to decorate these. They don't taste good. But I'm gonna, because I made the chicks. There's like 4 different instructions that goes into this. First things first is to decorate your little chicks. So you're gonna take a little bit of the lemon curd with a paintbrush and a triangle for his nose. Then you're gonna dot on 2 eyes with another paintbrush with your chocolate. Then you're going to take, help me! You're going to take some of your lemon curd, dollop it onto your cupcake, and then you're supposed to try to press it out into like a flower shape, it says. So, I don't know. That's about as flour as it's gonna get. And then plop your chick on top. Oh. It's so sad. This depresses me. Let's try another one. So there's two things that I think might be going wrong in this step, along with probably many other things. If you look at the magazine article, the lemon curd is super dark. Just look at the difference between the colors. It almost looks like a sunflower, like yellow orange, as opposed to this very pale and opaque yellow that I have. Maybe if I added like food coloring to it, it would come out a lot more crisp instead of just a blob. I don't know. This time we'll try the little squee marks, right? That doesn't look terrible. It's kind of cute. Okay, I'll set him here for a minute. And then maybe the consistency is a little different with their lemon curd. So I'll try to get a nice big dollop right here, right in the center. And then sort of ease it into a flower shape like the picture. And then on goes. Oh dear. Okay, I don't really hate this one. He's cute. Much better than the other one. All right, let's do one more. There you have it. One derpy little chick and one kind of cute derpy little chick. Thing is no matter how cute these might have turned out, say I made the meringues perfectly, then I decorated them perfectly. My meringue was a great color and consistency, and my drawing skills / painting skills were on point. The cupcake will still be crap. It tastes so bitter. It's really weird consistency. Like it's like a chewiness that is just very unpleasant. I mean, I've had like healthy cupcakes before and they were good. I don't know. But these, the reason why I'm coming down so hard on this article is because the quote of this says, packed with mood-boosting Greek yogurt and filling black beans, these hidden goodness muffins will have all your little chicks chirping for more. Well, I gave my cupcake to my little chip and she goes, just like Mama did. So I don't think that this is hiding anything. I think it's quite blatant that these are supposed to be healthy. Lumpy, bumpy, sad-looking cupcake muffin hybrid things. So unless you are in the mood for disappointment, go ahead and just leave this one on the page. And with that, I will see you all next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and So one more thing real quick before I bid you all adieu is that I've noticed that I have done very many videos based off of Real Simple magazines. This isn't the Real Simple channel, it's Mad Lady Magazine, which means I need to go through more magazines than just that. So I thought I would leave it up to a vote for all of you to decide which magazine I go through more in depth. So I got a few subscriptions that I buy personally, that I get every month. That's Cosmo, Women's Health, Better Homes and Gardens. I also have just subscribed to Good Housekeeping, which I think I have one here. Good Housekeeping, as well as Women's Day and Food Network. So you can choose out of those, or you can go ahead and just recommend like your favorite magazine to me, and I'll go to Barnes & Noble or Magazine Rack at Target and buy it and see if there's any good content in it. Later on down the line, I'd love to do a review on all these magazines and tell you which ones are worth a subscription. So yeah, please comment down below and tell me which magazine you would like me to comb through, and I will try to make that happen. Alright, well, I will see you next time. Bye!